Welcome to Sassy My Way. Do you like my crown? Well, Halloween is next Friday, that's why I'm dressing up a little bit. I'll be in West Hollywood with my brand new costume. If you want to know what I'm going to wear, please follow and subscribe and click on the bell button for updates. Alright, back to MGI. So Miss Grand International 2025 has concluded and we have a new queen. Congratulations to Emma Ticao for a back-to-back win for the Philippines. If you competed but did not get the placement or ranking you think you deserve, I want you to give yourself a pat on your shoulder for the efforts you put in this journey. MGI 2025 was one of the most competitive versions. I also heard many pageant lovers confused and upset why the queen didn't make it. That's why I'm creating this video to share my 2 cents on how MGI works today, as many pageant fans still live in the old era of MGI. So let's crack the code. So MGI started in 2013 and MGI 2025 is the 13th version. So MGI is 13 years old. As you know, MGI is a business and business needs to grow. And as they grow, they go through different phases. Think about it. What you need when you're 1 year old versus 20 years old are very different. About 5 years ago, MGI tried very hard claiming that they were one of the big 4 pageants because that was their next goal. However, they don't try hard to claim that anymore because their next goal is to be on par with Miss Universe. And I think they're almost there. So congratulations to the MGI team for strategically growing the brand over the years. So now, on the way to becoming the #1 pageant in the world, MGI is looking for different things. The 4 Bs. Beauty, body, brain, and business. So let's go over them one by one, the do's and the don'ts. Alright, let's start with beauty. I don't think I need to say much here because we all know what mainstream beauty is. And it's not too hard to be beautiful these days due to easy access to different cosmetic procedure and skincare treatments. If you're not into plastic surgery, at least stick with some skincare routine, then make sure you have healthy and beautiful skin. You know what, based on what's recent comment on Miss Grand Spain, who had great skin, it seems like MGI does care about skin condition. So take notes of it. Body. Remember, MGI is not about body positivity at all. If you don't look fit physically in swimsuit or have some flappy arms and legs, please get trained on those areas. And if you look at all the queens that got placed, their bodies were almost perfect. However, the thing is height isn't too much of a concern at MGI. I guess because you can't really change your height and no one knows it. Then the brain. You know what? I noticed that many queens still act super extra and kind of brainless just to get pageant lovers' attention, hoping to please Miss Grand International. While the pageant lovers like to watch extra acting queens, usually they don't get placed. If you do it on stage for entertainment purposes like Miss Grand France in 2024, then that's another story. So please do not act super extra anymore during pageant week. It doesn't help the MGI brand to get to the next goal. Then we have business. Most pageants are business. We all know that. As Nawat said, MGI needs to make money so they won't be poor. Honestly speaking, selling is a great skill to have, and there are many different ways to sell. Aren't we selling in our everyday life? Right? I also want to cover the 5th B, which is behavior, which was brought on many times recently. So professionalism conduct is very important in order to deliver results, to deliver quality results. This is the same in real world. So you need to be on time and be 110% prepared. For example, if you know you will sing in the talent show next day, you should not drink alcohol or scream your lungs out the day before. You need to preserve your voice so you can deliver 110% for your country. Saying you will deliver versus actually delivering it are 2 different things, okay? So now the question is, will MGI change its 4B philosophy? I think if the business hits a bottleneck in terms of growth one day, they might start including maybe plus-size women, but as of now, I don't think they will change. What I like about MGI is they give you clear guidelines on what they are looking for, and they've always rewarded the queens if they deem that they're truly deserving. So other pageants sort of operate like a black box, but MGI results are usually more predictable based on performance. So I hope this video helps national directors train their candidates or pick the right candidates for MGI 2026, which will happen in India. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel or follow me on Instagram to help me grow my followings. I am very close to monetizing my YouTube channel. Thank you in advance.